What's up, YouTubers? I'm just making a short video, just giving a little detail on how much it cost me to get set up here in Peru. Um, if you want to get set up really cheap, what I mean by set up is how much it's going to cost you if you don't want to spend a lot of money getting a place to live, things like that. Well, and again, I'm in Peru in case it's not obvious, but I've been in Peru well, not about a month, less than a month. But you can either rent an apartment or rent a room somewhere, and then which in my case was about 90 bucks. I like to do things cheaply. I don't always do that. I've had quite a few apartments in the $300 or $400 range, but in this case, I wanted to do it this way, just to see how cheap I could do it. Anyways, there's no deposit. Just come up with 1 month's rent and pay it. And then I got a bed. I went down to the market. Again, my friend William, he helped me out. I'll get into the cost of all this in a minute, but I went down to the market and I got a bed for it's a brand new one. And when I mean the bed, I mean the mattress and the box. I know, not the box spring, but the frame around the bed, all for about 80 or 90. It was actually probably 80 bucks. It wasn't as much as I thought it'd be. I was gonna get a used bed. For whatever reasons, that did not work out. But I got a brand new one for like, I think 70 or 80, something like that. And then one my friend who helped me out, one of his relatives helped me out. He charged me $30 to get the bed, bring it back here, and then he threw in an old table and some other things for free. I don't have a refrigerator, but you can buy those kind of well, I don't want to say half refrigerators, but those smaller refrigerators. I'm not sure how much they are, but if you were looking to have something like that, it really doesn't cost that much. The big cost here is, like I said before, taxes. EVA is like 18%, so that's can raise your cost quite a bit. So if you can buy something in the market or buy it used, you can probably get a better deal, but you may not. A lot of stuff here you can buy brand new, and then when you sell it used, they're not going to come down on the price too much. So things kind of hold their value here. So it's like that too in Guatemala if you're buying a car. Anyways, so basically, for less than a couple $100, I got a place to stay, a bed, a table. I don't watch TV, but you'd have to factor in a TV if that's what you want. Where I live, you can easily put in cable TV, and then same thing with Wi-Fi. I got Wi-Fi, just paid for that, which is really affordable. Um, off, like all in, it was just a couple $100 or less. So if you want to, and you're looking to go somewhere cheap, um, what I would suggest is you get an apartment or a room somewhere. Sometimes they come a little bit furnished, sometimes they don't, but just get yourself a bed, a cheap bed. Even in Guatemala, that's not really too hard to do, or expensive for that matter. TV if you need that or want it, and then just get your services hooked up. My services are already hooked up. I'm just paying part of the shares of them, so that's how that goes. But anyways, if you're looking for a cheap way to live in Peru, you can just fly down here. You can search for stuff online, but that's not going to really be the best way to get really affordable stuff. And you're going to have to live, if you want it really cheap, you're going to have to live on the edge of town, which is true even in Thailand. But anyways, I'll just give you a little shot of the place where I'm at. Over there, there's the sun going down. There's kind of a mountain up there. That's kind of the shanty town over there. Over there is just going towards Lima, going towards Miraflores. Then there's the mountains over there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little park there. And then there's the main drag over there. People are coming home from work. I just got home from school a couple hours ago. But that's how you do it if you want to find someplace cheap. That's what I do. I've done that in many countries, from the Philippines to Guatemala to quite a few places. But anyways, when I lived in the Philippines, I spent a little bit more, but at the time, I thought I needed more stuff. I had like a refrigerator and a bed and all that kind of stuff. The only problem is once you buy all this junk, it's why now I don't like to spend a lot of money, because once you buy all this junk, you either got to sell it or give it away. If you don't really care, just give it away or leave it there. But now that I'm single again, I don't care to spend all that kind of money for stuff I don't really want. But anyways, that's how I got here, got set up here, really, really affordable. And then in my previous video, I talked about going to school. If you go to school here, sign up for one of the more reputable schools, you can change your visa, and you can get like a permanent residency visa, which will lead to naturalization, which leads to a Peruvian passport in about 2 years. I say about 2 years because naturally, if you're on the ball and you get all your ducks in order, it can be a little over 2 years. But if you don't get all your ducks in order and you're wasting a lot of time, it might take you a while. But here, the only problem, it's pretty standard, and you don't really need a lot of help doing it. But if your Spanish sucks, or if you feel intimidated by the Spanish language, and immigration is a real, from what I understand, it's just like Guatemala. It's a real madhouse. So sometimes it's just best to find a translator lady, just to pay her some money and have her walk you through it, which is not really that much. But anyways, that's how much I spent coming here and getting set up. It's not really a lot. So if you want to become an expat and if you only have a couple grand, you can come here anyways, rent a place, get enrolled in school, and probably get a job. There's a few more things you need to know, like if you don't have a college degree, there's a few loopholes on that. Most places don't check, but there's another loophole I haven't really talked about, or I talked about, but not too much. But anyways, if you're interested, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, but mostly leave a comment. I just would like to hear if you have any questions about Peru, or studying in Peru. Right now I'm in Peru and I'm studying in Peru. Um, if you have any questions about that, just leave one in the comment section. I'll do the best I can to answer it. Thank you.